So, Liam, inside our studio today, you've brought your very own lightsaber.
Yes, I have.
Why don't you give us a look at that?
I will, with pleasure.
All right, what do we got here?
So this is a beautiful, it's called an Incendius by the fellows over at AusSabers. This is a customized weathered edition, which they have very generously donated to me in the form of a prize. I won a competition.
Nice, yeah.
But yes, this is custom weathered Incendius by AusSabers.
Nice. And you want to power it up. I got questions for you on this one, actually. What sort of things you look for inside of a lightsaber like that, as far as like receptiveness for like, blade turning and stuff when you hit it? Like, what makes a good saber in your opinion?
Well, in my opinion, it depends on what you want it for. So, from my experience so far with like collecting lightsabers, you want them for one of two reasons. One, to fight with, or two, as a bit of a display thing, and you're going to swing it around and have a bit of fun. This one in particular, this is their own design, their first very own design.
Yep.
And it's built primarily based around comfort and ease of use.
Yep.
And when I got this and started swinging it around, I'm like, yep, I can feel that. And in terms of swinging it around, the thing that you want is a lot of... you want every movement to make the sound, and I'm not describing this too well.
No, that's all right.
But when you move, it makes the sound. When you stop, it stops.
Yep.
The top of the range, that's called smooth swing. And this version has what's called eco swing, which is pretty much the next best thing,
Okay.
in my opinion.
Cool, yeah.
Excellent.
Do it. Oh, boy. So that's got quite the point on it as well. I think
It
more
does,
so
yeah.
than other ones I've seen.
Yes. So far, all the lightsabers I've bought from, and one from AusSabers, have got the pointed sort of, I think they're called bullet tips.
Okay, I believe that, yep.
Yeah. What I actually quite like about this hilt is, I was chatting to Kia about it. I think it was Kia. Sometimes I'm not too sure.
From AusSabers?
From AusSabers,
Yep,
yes.
Yep.
Or maybe not. Maybe it was on one of their live Facebook videos. Check them out, actually. Well worth, if you're into lightsabers, definitely recommend having a look. But the emitter for this hilt was based around a Gatling gun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, which at first, when I first saw this, I'm like, that's quite a long emitter. I'm not sure I'm a fan.
Okay.
But as soon as I heard what it was based off, I'm like, that is awesome.
And I guess the longer the emitter as well, it kind of helps to stabilize the blade,
Yes,
right?
Exactly right.
Cool.
Yeah. So, a demonstration with the sound.
Yeah. Okay. And that's just using little gyroscopes inside the thing, like a little magnet?
I believe so. And maybe not a gyroscope. I know there's an accelerometer.
Okay.
I'm fairly sure.
Okay.
Maybe there is a gyroscope. I would say definitely on the more high-end ones there would be a gyroscope, because I have two Profi sabers from AusSabers as well. And based around the direction you're pointing the saber, if you do a certain movement, pointing in a certain direction will give you a different reaction. For example, if you're pointing the blade down and strike it to get the clash sound, it'll actually lock up as if you're dragging the tip through the ground.
Nice.
Whereas if you don't do that, it'll just clash as if you've got another lightsaber clashing.
Yep. And so when you go to actually have saber fights with someone else, do you have to click the button every time your swords clash, or they'll do that on their own?
Most of them have like an impact sort of reaction. So,
dang.
but with these ones in particular, there's both. So you can press the button, tap it, I suppose, and that will give you the blaster deflect.
Cool. Yep.
But yeah, if you clash them, you get that strike. With this particular model, this will blink a couple of times, and each time you let go, will give you a different sort of reaction. If you hold it and it blinks once and you let go, it'll do lock up.
That is psychedelic right there. Woo.
I believe 2 is the color selection. So now, if I'm not mistaken, there we go. We'll cycle through a color wheel.
Oh,
and once you're happy, press the button again, and away you go.
Yeah. Man, it's crazy for me looking at these things, like how good they've gotten. Like, the first saber I ever had, and probably still the only one I still have, those ones from like Kmart or Big W. You know
Yeah.
the ones where like you click a thing and you have to like
Flick them.
throw it out?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I
I used to
remember
love those.
Ben actually had like a spring-loaded one, so it would actually
Yeah,
click
yeah.
forward and light up. Mine was just like the plastic one.
Me too.
So many hurt fingers from that,
Yep.
man.
Yep.
But look how sleek these things are getting, and you get a good amount of battery life out of these as well.
So far, this one hasn't died on me yet, so I'm wondering when the battery will die.
Cool.
I think the 2 Profi sabers that I have, you get about 4 hours of use out of them, which, when you think about it, you're not going to be swinging it around for hours upon hours on end.
That's it. Yep.
So, yeah, they do last quite a while.
Yeah. Wow. And as far as weighting goes, does this one fit like your? I don't know if you have like hilts that are heavier.
Yeah, definitely. That is, yeah, I'd say that's quite a heavy hilt because it is quite a large hilt.
Yep.
But I've got, I think, from a separate company. Yeah, I would say that their hilts they're definitely chunkier. They're known for having quite chunky hilts.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty sure one of theirs that I have is quite bulky and weighty.
Mm-hmm. And something as well that I'll get a close up of this as well so I can show some of the listeners. But something that makes this saber so awesome as well is you've got like actual, I don't know if it's carbon scoring or meant to be carbon scoring on it, but you've got scratching, you've got different heat marks on it. It very much feels like a used saber.
Yeah.
You know, it's not all shiny, and maybe in the Star Wars universe it could even be made of like one of the less precious metals, you know. That's probably why it's marking up the way that it is. But man, I think it just adds to it.
Yeah, shout out to Kia for doing such an awesome job with the weathering on this. It looks amazing.
Very, very cool.
Yeah, brilliant.
The blade is also screwed in at what, 3 different points? 2 different points?
2, I think, off the top of my head.
Which is one more than usual, hey?
Yeah, normally there's just 1.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah, I'm really, really happy with it. It's fantastic.
I think I would be as well, especially that, you know, it was a prize that you won.
Yeah,
like, that's
definitely.
very, very
And
neat.
the order number.
Yeah. Oh, yes, yeah.
66.
Yeah. Oh.
So I'm watching the Facebook Live video where they're announcing the prize winners, and this was the runner-up prize number 2.
Mm-hmm.
And when they drew the little ball, like, this is order number 66. And there was
course.
this little thing in me that's like, this is mine. I'm telling you, I've got to have order 66.
Yeah.
Sure enough, it was.
Man.
But I love it.
It's all downhill from here.
Exactly. But I actually think this reminds me of something out of Order 66. Like, this came from a Jedi or someone who survived Order 66.
This
looks
is
like
it,
right?
Like the emitter, all you need to really do is carve out 2 of the sides of the emitter, and you've got forget what his name. If you've played Jedi Fallen Order, the game, like
Cal Kestis?
no, his master. It starts with a J.
Jarrow Tarple.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, very nice.
On that note, another feature of this.
I'm Cal Kestis.
What?
Different sound font. But yeah, you mentioned that, so I'm like, oh, I can put that sound font on.
There you go.
The next in line.
That's very neat.
Yeah.
That's very neat. I'm very much into yellow at the moment, just due to Ray's saber. So
Wow.
that's very neat. I think we'll have this as a little That's
You
neat.
have something I want.
Ray Skywalker.
There we go.
There you go.
Now, I will need your help when it turns yellow because I'm
Colour-
colorblind.
Surely you can tell some difference, right? Between
I can absolutely see the colors fine, but I will probably struggle to differentiate between what's yellow and what's green.
that's like kind of like Ahsoka's blade there, the white.
Yeah. So now we are going purple,
Going
pink,
purple, red.
so yellow should be just around the corner. Is that yellow?
Yeah, maybe a little bit longer. Yeah, we're into green now,
Missed it by that much.
Wow. Very cool. Like, here I am trying to not spend my money on things like these, and I just look at this and, man. But I am building my own saber, so I think I will,
Which I'm very excited about.
well, I mean, I don't know if it's going to pass the kind of scrutiny test that, oh man, a saber master like yourself probably scoff at it.
See, the difference is I haven't made any of these. Yours will have a character that mine do not have at all.